One of the challenges that many of you experience is getting into the points and miles hobby, but realizing that your significant other may not share the same level of excitement and enthusiasm when it comes to tracking their spending and determining which card to use. Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Ernest from Astute. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the credit cards in Fiona's wallet and sharing her strategy and approach to points and miles. Also, we'll discuss how we manage our cards and points as a household, given that we have different levels of passion and interest for this hobby. A few weeks ago, I did a video on the credit cards in my wallet. I mentioned I was thinking of doing the same video on Fiona's wallet and asked if it might be interesting to you all. Several of you responded, so I thought we would review her credit cards. I'm hoping this gives you another perspective and approach and perhaps helps you if you have a significant other who is interested in travel but perhaps isn't as excited about having to track bonus categories on different cards. But first, if you're new here, welcome to our channel. Astute is a travel channel that is focused on sharing ways to make travel easier, affordable, and more enjoyable. Traveling can be stressful and expensive, so we're looking for ways to help you maximize your experience through travel tips, points and miles, and innovative gear. If that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing. I should first start out by explaining Fiona's background. She is from the UK and moved to the US with her work several years ago. Since Fiona didn't live in the US beforehand, she had to build her credit from scratch. That meant getting secured credit cards and slowly building her credits. She now has a credit score close to 800, which is very impressive. And she's been able to get several premium cards despite only having a few years of credit history. So let's review the credit cards that are currently in Fiona's wallet. Number 1, American Express Starwood Preferred Guest, or SPG. This card is no longer available to new applicants. American Express has replaced it with a new premium card called the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant Card. Fiona got this card due to the free annual night certificate, Silver Elite status, and Elite night credits. Since she's traveling more for work and able to stay at Marriott hotels, it made sense to build her Marriott Bonvoy account. Fiona also has United Airlines Gold status, which she was able to status match with Marriott. The card earns 2 Bonvoy points per dollar spent and is Fiona's primary spending card for purchases outside of dining and groceries. She is interested in getting the new American Express Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant Card, but she's hoping to get a targeted offer to upgrade. American Express has been targeting SPG card holders who have had the card for at least a year, so we're hoping that the offer to upgrade still stands once she gets to the 1-year mark. Number 2, American Express Gold. Fiona got the American Express Gold card around the same time as me, except her card is in rose gold because, well, she's cooler than me. Despite the fact that we take advantage of all the credits on the card, she's not sure she wants to keep it. We do enjoy our monthly date night at Shake Shack, but Fiona shares the same frustration as me with the restrictions on redeeming credits and points. We're both on the fence about whether we're going to keep the card, though one important reason why it might be worth keeping the card is that Fiona can transfer membership reward points to her Marriott Bonvoy account. It's definitely not the most valuable use of American Express points, but if she can earn 4 points per dollar toward Marriott stays, then it might be worth keeping the card. Plus, the fact that she loves the look and feel of the card doesn't hurt. Did I mention that she has the rose gold version? Number 3, American Express Blue Cash Everyday. Similar to my situation, Fiona has this no annual fee card because she downgraded her Blue Cash Preferred once she got the gold card. The Blue Cash Preferred is a powerhouse cashback card with its 6% earning rate on groceries and streaming services and 3% on gas stations and transit purchases. However, since the gold card offered 4 points per dollar on groceries and dining, it didn't make sense to pay the annual fee on the Blue Cash Preferred. So she product changed to the Blue Cash Everyday, which earns less and no annual fee. Number 4, Capital One Venture Rewards. This was Fiona's go-to card for non-bonus spend. In fact, the only reason she isn't using this card as much is because she's intentionally trying to build her Marriott Bonvoy points. But the points that she earned in her Capital One Venture account have been extremely useful at reducing some of our other travel expenses on our trips. This is especially the case with Airbnb stays, where we used her Capital One points to erase purchases from her account. She also received a 50,000 points welcome offer with this card and made the minimum spend on a lot of the expenses for our upcoming wedding. Number 5, Chase Sapphire Preferred. Fiona used to have the Sapphire Reserve, but she downgraded to the Sapphire Preferred since we both didn't need to have the Sapphire Reserve to take advantage of the lounge benefits. Though since she got the Amex Gold, she really isn't using the card as much. I thought about making her an authorized user on my Sapphire Reserve in case she needed lounge access during her business travels. However, many of her trips seem to be far enough that she gets to fly business class, so she has access to a lounge. So I'm probably going to recommend that she downgrade to the Freedom Unlimited or the basic Sapphire card before her next annual fee is due. Number 6, Chase Freedom. Those of you that watch the channel know how much I love the Chase Freedom card, since it's an easy way to earn a lot of points when maximizing the quarterly bonus categories. Though if I can be honest, I think Fiona struggles with remembering the bonus categories, mostly because she isn't as interested in it. I saw her use the card for a grocery purchase this month, and I was shaking my head. But I completely understand you have to really love this stuff in order to want to keep track of all the bonus categories. Number 7, Banana Republic. You all know how I feel about department store cards. While they are usually not worth it, I have to admit that Fiona has received quite a bit of value from this card. On our 4th of July trip to Palm Springs, we stopped at the outlet stores and bought some new work clothes at the Banana Republic store. Not only were the items discounted since we were at the outlet store, but we also received an additional 10% off the total price because of a special offer for Banana Republic card members. Since it's one of her oldest accounts, she keeps the card open, and despite my general dislike for store cards, I have to admit that it does seem to provide value. So those are the cards currently in Fiona's wallet. In terms of her strategy, Fiona was putting the bulk of her spending on the Capital One Venture and American Express Gold. Since the Capital One Venture earns a flat rate of 2% that can be redeemed on travel purchases, it was a great way to offset other travel costs that weren't covered by our other bookings, primarily by my Chase and American Express accounts. Since dining out and groceries are major categories of spend for her as well, she would put it on the American Express Gold card. Things have shifted a bit this year. Since Fiona got the American Express SPG card before it was discontinued, she has become a lot more interested in earning Marriott Bonvoy points. She's also traveling more for work, so she's had some opportunities to earn Marriott Bonvoy points through her stays. We are planning to do a trip to Hawaii next year, so Fiona's goal is to build enough points for a 5-night stay. Right now we're interested in the Ritz-Carlton in Kapalua on Maui. The stay requires 240,000 points, which includes a 5th night free as part of our award redemption. Since Fiona has 125,000 points right now, we still need around 115,000 points. Though we're thinking that we can use some of our flexible points programs to cover the difference, the cash price for the 5 nights at this hotel is around $4,500, so our per point value is about 1.9 cents per point, which is just okay. I still think that anything above 1.5 cents is a decent redemption for Chase. The cool thing with Marriott Bonvoy is that they are a travel partner for both Chase and American Express, so both flexible points programs offer transfer to them. However, most hardcore points collectors will say that redemption rates are not as good as other travel partners on both platforms. I imagine that for many households, there's usually one person that is the primary points collector. In this case, that person is me, though that's only because I have a passion for this hobby. And for a lot of my friends and family who are in similar situations, I usually recommend focusing your partner toward a hotel or airline program, or even a flat rate travel card. This makes it less cumbersome to remember bonus categories. While I would love Fiona to build out Chase Ultimate Award points, I know it's annoying to always have to remember which card to use in every situation. So I think her focus on Marriott Bonvoy is great, and if we end up staying at a Ritz-Carlton in Hawaii next year for free, I don't think I'll be moaning about point values or redemption rates. What do you think of the cards in Fiona's wallet? Do you think she should continue focusing on Marriott Bonvoy, or should she go back to flexible or flat rate points? Also, if you're the primary points collector in your household, let me know how you handle your strategy. If you're interested in applying for a credit card, we would love it if you use our link in the video description or on our website. It's an easy way to support our channel, especially if you found our content to be valuable and helpful. Also, if you need any help with picking the right credit card or developing a card strategy, sign up for our free card consultation service. You basically fill out a questionnaire and schedule a 15-minute video or audio call with me to review your recommendation. As always, we hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. If so, please give us a thumbs up and consider sharing the video with others. It really helps us with growing our channel and community. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.